Hey everybody. So today I'm going to go over a bit of the last few festivals and markets I went to this past 2 weeks. I'm going to go over some screenshots and such from my designs on a floor plan creator app for my future studio. I'm still looking to teach classes once I finally get that built. Right now it's just a matter of, I will do a little bit of glazing and wax resisting on camera, and I hope you guys enjoy. Over the past couple weeks I've done the Martin Homeplace Share Day, the River Fête, and the Canton Mississippi Spring Flea Market. I've met a lot of wonderful people. If anyone missed me at these festivals and markets, I do accept commissions, and I will also ship or deliver local any pieces that I have in stock. If I have to ship them, there will be the added shipping fee, but there won't be a commission fee if they're something I have in stock. The Martin Homeplace Share Day was very nice. I got to do some pottery demos. It was actually a pretty good day, even though it's awfully close to summertime and the heat could have been an issue, but we were under a good tree cover and there was light breeze going through. We didn't even need to put up a canopy because the tree cover was so nice. I would say check it out. They're looking to make that a yearly thing or an annual event, and I will probably be signed up for it again next year. Again, I'll be doing pottery demos. And it's a lot about doing demonstrations if the artists can. I'd say check with Miss Phyllis Holmes. She's in Columbia, Louisiana, and she'd be the one to contact and ask about that. The River Fête was the first event that I've done that was multiple days and outside. A little bit skittish at the end of the first day. We packed up, having set up the first day as well, and that left us getting home past midnight and getting back up there by 8 or 9 a.m. and doing the same thing the next night, except taking down for serious. It was a nice festival. There were a bunch of wonderful people. After the fact, I was genuinely worn out. But it was great. I don't know if I'll do it next year because I want to try out other festivals still, because I'm still kind of dipping my toes in the water, so to speak. And I want to try out different things. I might try for the Catfish Festival next year. It's the same days, more or less, but I have to make sure I have enough pieces. The Canton Flea Market was alright. I was told by a lot of people that it wasn't as hopping as it usually would be, not nearly as many people as the past few times or ever. The staff were nice, they were courteous, they were good and inviting. Seemed like a lot of vendors just didn't show up. I don't know. I wouldn't say that it was my best festival. I'm going to say that now, or best market. I definitely spent a whole lot more than I would have liked to between travel and admission costs. I didn't expect it to be 3 hours from home, for starters. So that was a pretty rough 6 hours in the vehicle that day. As I mentioned earlier, my next festival is the Folklife Festival at NSU. It's in Natchitoches, Louisiana at the Prather Coliseum. It's going to be indoors. There's going to be music. There's lots of booths indoors. I'll have a couple food vendors outside, I do believe, and I'll be there doing demonstrations and selling pottery. I'm going to try my best over the next couple months to build up my inventory to have a lot of pieces, and I'll try to have a lot of potted plants and such, all of which will be succulents, of course. I don't currently sell anything but succulents. It was a fantastic event last year, and I hope the same can be said for this year. So, over the past couple years, I've been designing and redesigning my future studio and what I'd at least like it to look like. On the outside, I'll have heating and cooling unit, I'll have a ramp for the main entrance to make sure it's wheelchair accessible, and I'll have a freight entrance designed specifically for getting pallets of clay. Currently, my designs don't include any terrain outside or anything like that. To start things off, it will have 4 rooms. The main room, which will have hand building, wheel throwing, and any glazing, as well as reclaiming of clay. To the back right from the entrance, it will have the kiln room, where I hope to have 2 kilns set up with a lot of shelving for finished pieces and any pieces that need to be glazed. This will include my pieces and any students' pieces once I do get classes up and going. In the back, I want to have all of my finished pieces so that I can have an area to easily store them, and I could even sell them from there, whatever works. Then of course, since it will be a class-based studio, it will have a restroom If I've done the measurements right, it should be wheelchair accessible. To give a breakdown of the main room, I'll have a large table for any hand building. I'd like to make that either wood or concrete. We'll see what I can manage. In the back corner, next to my main wheel and my trimming wheel, I'll have the big pallet of clay. On the outside, there's a door right next to the pallet, and I will have my little greenhouse area attached to it, which I forgot to mention whenever I was looking at the outside of the floor plan. In the throwing area, I'd like to have at least 3 wheels. We'll see how much space I'll actually have at that time, but I'm hoping this will be a nice and efficient usage of space while still allowing for handicap accessibility and allow for a more streamlined usage of the space. So the current progress on the studio itself is pretty much nothing. I've got a lot of supplies and such, but I don't have the actual foundation or anything built. We will need to start with a 5-foot mound just to avoid flood level. We'll need to make a 3 to 4 inch thick slab of concrete for the floor. We've got probably 6,000 pounds of concrete mix, as long as it doesn't go bad or get wet. Pretty much the same thing, but so we should be alright with that. I'd like to make the building 30 by 40. We'll see. Heck, I'd like to make it 40 by 40, but 30 by 40 is something I would definitely settle on. It's what this blueprint is, this floor plan creator blueprint. I'm hoping that all works out. For a start, I can order some small pottery wheels for the classes, and as I make enough or sufficient money, I can improve upon those pottery wheels and get some better ones that handle more weight. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to what happens in the future with my studio, and if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. It may not seem like much, but it's free and it helps me out, and it notifies anybody else whenever I post more videos.